opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the off-season to... use. Trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Johnson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA doors, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Here's Reese. His last outing, he had 18 points. The kick out to Young. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Okogie for the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Okongwu. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Okogie. Outside, Ball. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. Fires the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, the improved perimeter shooting of Miles Bridges on display. A 3 right in your eye.
That one good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Reese after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Now Reese shoots over Bridges. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Miller finds Bridges. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Bridges has got 6.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
And here's Young from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Johnson. Okongwu unable to get that one. Hornets leading by 4. Ball's knocked loose. Freez with the steal. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
And there's the call on Rizashay. That's his first foul. Here's Williams. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. T2 from Ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young against Ball. Young pass to Okongwu. From the arc. Young, no good. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Magic. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about the athleticism of Josh Okogie on that dunk? Wow, that's eye-popping.
Okongwu's shot is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Miller outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Pushes it down to finish the break.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Plays it up off the glass. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here is Miller. He has yet to score. And that one drops. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And that one is good. Young's got 13.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. They get it back. Williams kicks to Ball. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the basket by Okogie.
Wow, look at the footwork from Josh Okogie. Great stuff near the bucket.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Okongwu a screen. Daniels kicks to Young. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young passes to Johnson. Young against Ball. Johnson surveying the floor. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Okogie, and he makes good on the layup. Okogie's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
It's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
Johnson with a screen on Ball. Tries again. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're not applying enough pressure offensively. Very little presence inside. Too much reliance on long jumpers.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
When you have 2 players going at each other like this.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Wallace. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Capella in at the 5. Here's Mann after Clint Capella's bucket. The kick out to Williams. Count it. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Wallace. To the middle, trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Williams with the ball, and it's Wallace picking him up. Williams can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 9. Takes the 3. And no good. Smith on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Jeffries dishes to Smith. Shoots from the corner, and he connects with the jumper.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
How about Harris LeVert's confidence in the face of defenders to go ahead and power through? Nice.
Here's Mann. Pass to Smith. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Niang.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
And you look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That's tipped. And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. That 3 off the mark. Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Mann. Scoreless thus far. Here's Niang. Off with the layup.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
LeVert. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Caris LeVert.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Wallace. His 3-pointers off the mark. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith outside. Here's Jeffries. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jeffries got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Capella finds Niang. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Releases from the wing and drills it. Niang's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Williams. Here he goes. And Williams with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hornets leading by 10. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Hawks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Freez with it. He's against Williams. Johnson left side. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 10-point lead. Next game is the one they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Good on the shot. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Johnson in the corner. Taken away by Williams. Miller the pass to Ball. Going inside. Here's Kogi. Here's the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. It's good.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Here's Kogi. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. .146 left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Daniels.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo. Ball makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From the wing. And it's Freez with the rebound.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
For 3, Kogi. Kept alive by Charlotte.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Launches from deep. Off the mark, only his 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Bridges.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Launches a three. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very...
take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Ware in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo. He played a great game against Golden State. Hero for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Okongwu, high post. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their last encounter in Miami.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Well, Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, B.A. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. That one goes in.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Adebayo from long range. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3 from Rizashea. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Adebayo finds Hero. Back to Adebayo. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Okongwu. From deep, Johnson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
Hero for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Young with it. Hero picks him up. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young misses. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Sinks the tray.
And Hero, early on in his career, finds himself in these big-time moments.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Now here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Outside Jaquez. The 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Rizashea. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Yeah, a really good score off the bounce. Rizashea hits the brakes and lets it fly.
Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. To the paint. Here's Ware. And that one is hammered home.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. upsets the defense, and then hands it off for the assist.
Here's Rizashe. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Shoots over Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. The Heat have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Hero. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Hero's got 7.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Daniels gets the 3 to fall. So it's Miami now. And here's Adebayo. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Johnson. Young with it. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Jalen Johnson. He's been the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Greg.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
The rebound by Ware.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Hawks trail by 5. Young looking for an opening. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Out to the wing. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Young. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Hero. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Rizashe. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizashe better than this.
Outside Jaquez. It's Jaquez on the wing. And Okongwu with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. Hero for 3. Offensive board. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Young from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Young finds Okongwu, and Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. It's his first foul of the game, and there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Now here's Mitchell. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Young against Mitchell. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
It takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Young against Mitchell. Now here's Love. This one for three. And a Kongwu with the block. And they're running. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
It's Anderson on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Itaquez on the wing. 26 seconds left in the first half of this game. And finished off by Anderson.
So many things that Jaquez does well. He looks to set up his teammates.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Heat lead. Outside Young. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
All right, guys, time. Appreciate you joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. And then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Wallace in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Love. The rebound by Mann.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it out of the way.
Wow.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. Down low. LeVert passes to Capella. Wallace outside. Capella inside. Love's there. Offensive rebound. Outside man. Niang outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Anderson passes to Love. Over Capella. And it's Love missing.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Capella against Love. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Capella. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Really left him alone that time. And the Heat lead by 2.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
Now here's LeVert. He's closely guarded.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Niang, the pass to LeVert. Niang, a screen. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Wiggins outside. Wiggins gets a step. Uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he is on the move and starts to show his athleticism, that's when the special moments come from Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Capella. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Sweet little floater. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Wallace misses. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And a fast break now for the Hawks. From behind the arc. Niang outside. Puts up a deep 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Heat leading by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Young against Hero. Back to Adebayo. The rebound by Atlanta. The ball's knocked loose. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Highsmith.
Team seconds. Team substitution. Number 11.
Now Young. Johnson a screen on Hero. Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Number 55.
Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 14.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Young from long range knocks down the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Ware, guarded by Okongwu. 6 to shoot. There's the 3.
Daniel stays right on top of the shooter. This guy can defend multiple positions.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Rizachet to tie it up. Connects from downtown. And that'll tie this game up.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Hero. And again, no good by Miami. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Okongwu with the bucket.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Jaquez. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Jaquez Jr. bringing that great mix of perimeter skill and that ability to attack the basket.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Young against Hero. Clock at 6. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Young against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rizachet. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Outside Johnson. And there's the lob.
How about the rookie, Zachary Rizachet, delivering a timely bucket?
Hero for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Young. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Some hustle points for Johnson as he snatches that ball, and they're off to the races.
Here's Jaquez. Miami, no good that time either. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Young. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Hero. Count that one.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
The Hawks lead by 8. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Johnson.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
A clear look for Hero, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
44 seconds left in the final quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
Team second.
Young against Hero. And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Okongwu with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Johnson for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry.
the Tyler Hero.
His passing has been noticeably better in the last few months. You can see it in his assist totals. He's seeing the entire court, spreading the ball around and creating a lot of easy buckets for his teammates.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Hero out there with Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And it's good for 2. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
And nice mechanics from Miller there, ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Stolen away. Hero against Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball to the inside. 3 on the clock. For 3. And Ware pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Adebayo played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They've had some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wiggins from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. It's fun to watch.
Now here is Miller, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Tyler Hero. Jaquez against Miller. The tray. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
To end the run, and Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Miller finds Bridges. The kick out to Ball. Miller the pass to Ball. Miller with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Here's Jaquez. At Ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball against Wiggins. LaMelo Ball again. Ball's got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set. That one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Ball. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Ware. Jaquez outside. Takes a 3. Bridges with some nice defense. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for Miami here in the second, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. Miller, the pass to Okogie. Back to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. Okogie for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
It's his first trip to the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Adebayo passes to Jaquez. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
There's the pick. Bridges passes to Okogie. Pick by Bridges. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Hero. And here in the second quarter of action with a hand or 2.5 minutes played so far.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Bridges dishes to Williams. to the left wing. Down low. Out to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Adebayo. Bridges passes the ball. Wiggins with the block. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They've put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, Hero. He's covered closely. Nice move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Nikola Jovic has checked in for the Heat. That's good from Hero. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Jaquez outside. .129 left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
And the shot goes down. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bridges outside. Williams, a screen on Adebayo. Out to Bridges. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Ball goes in for the Heat, Kyle Anderson, Haywood Highsmith, Duncan.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 1. A Kobe for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat out front, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's...
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Trey Mann is out there with Smith. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Jeffries in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. And it's good, 2 points. Anderson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Miami.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Wiggins kicks to Robinson. Shoots the three. Rebound by Nurkic. For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Love looking around. Driving in, and Love throws it down.
Love showing you he can drive it, along with everything else he does out there.
On the wing, Williams. There's a screen. Back to man. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Man's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Nurkic a screen on Rozier. Nurkic against Love. Nurkic the pass to man. Three-pointer and another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Wiggins outside, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Josh Christopher comes in for Burks. A free throw drops for Jeffries. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after.
Here's man, covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Smith finds man. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside, Williams fires the three. And he recovers it. Over to the wing. In transition, here comes Miami. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket for Mitchell.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Smith up top. Here is Jeffries, guarded by Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Jeffries kicks to Smith. Offline with his three.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Nurkic, the pass to man. From past the arc. Kept alive. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. The Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here is Mitchell. Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Highsmith's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo. Yeah!
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hornets lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. Adebayo the screen. There's Hero with the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Fires, high post. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Okogie. He is guarded by Adebayo. Williams, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Ball. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. The 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. Hornets leading by 7. Bridges outside. Ball, a screen on Adebayo. Hero against Ball. Bridges a screen on Jaquez. Okogie misses.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple, but shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ball against Wiggins. Ball kicks to Bridges. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Okogie for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. From downtown, and again, Miami with the triple.
That could be an important bucket as this game tightens up. I mean, Wiggins looking sure of himself out there.
Here's Ball, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Andrew Wiggins.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer, and there's another one for the Heat.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
To Okogie. Hit by Bridges. Williams looking over the floor. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And that one, good. Jaquez has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Bridges misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Over in the corner, Jaquez. to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. That's 12 points for Jaime Jaquez.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Okogie, the pass.
Oh, my goodness! That was special. These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
Bridges a screen on Jaquez. Ball against Jaquez. Money!
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Up top, Hero. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
Ball with it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Really tough to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot you're trying to get. So the defense is smothering the perimeter and forcing people off the three-point line.
In the lineup for the Heat, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.
popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Risache. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Johnson a screen on Ball. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Ball's got 6.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Young. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Here's Williams. Out to Bridges. Into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, and from that extended range, few do it better than Trae Young.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Here's Ball, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Bridges. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Risache. From downtown, Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Pulls up on the wing. Young misses.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Miller. Back to Williams. Count it. Good.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Pass to Risache. There's the triple. And Atlanta misses again. Charlotte leading by 5. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. A minute 6 left in the first. Young against Ball. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Daniels. No points yet. Shoots over ball. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Hawks foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Okogie.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it. Freez does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Here's Okogie. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul.
Young way outside. That shot off. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hornets out in front, up 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Well, so many things Young could have done there, and he called his own number.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Okongwu finds Young. No good on the 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Young. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this, using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
The Hornets with a lead. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Ball surveys the floor. Goes up on the wing. And Young pulls it down.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Over ball, and Young gets it to go. Young's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Okongwu with it. Guarded now by Ball. He goes up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, credit the quick hands of Dyson Daniels. He gets the steal that gets them out on the break.
Ball, a screen on Okongwu. Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
52 seconds left in the first half. Young. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And it's Bridges with the jam. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Young against Ball. Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Young can't hit. Okogie on the wing. Screen by Bridges. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Charlotte on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here. And so's
You take a look at the Hornets, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And now breaking down the first half we saw, what can you say about LaMelo Ball? He's putting on a show.
He took a lot of good shots in the...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got George Niang. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Clint Capella out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Wallace in at the 1. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
A crafty finisher, Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Niang, right side, to the middle. And that one's good, man.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Hornets leading by 7. Outside man. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Atlanta in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
6 on the shot clock. The steal. Here's Williams. The rebound by Mann. Hawks trail by 7. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Williams. Outside man. And that one good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
LeVert outside. Pass to Wallace. He's off on the layup. Charlotte leading by 9. And he lobs it up top.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. LeVert up top. It's stolen by Nurkic. And here again, the Hornets in transition. Up the court they go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Wallace outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Fires for 3. Niang, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Smith passes to Nurkic. On the wing man. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for Charlotte.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And he gets the bucket. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
LeVert goes against Smith. From the elbow. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Oh, there's the alley. Capella inside, defended by Nurkic. Outside man, down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Smith. Man misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Nurkic for 3. The rebound by Mann. LeVert outside. Fires away from way outside. They get it again. And so it's Charlotte. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their super. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Smith out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Jeffries in at the 3 spot. That's the Hornets 5. Takes the 3. Man misses. Charlotte leading by 11. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Inside. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Which shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Oh, automatic around the rim.
And when you've got LaMelo out there, get your popcorn ready. It's a show.
Young against Ball. Now here's Young. Guarded closely. Johnson passes to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Young looking for an opening. This one for 3. The kick out to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Guarded by Miller. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 19 points.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Good. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Rizachet, guarded by Miller. And that one's good.
Such raw shooting ability for Rizachet in his first year.
Hornets leading by 9. Here's Okogie driving inside. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Rizachet got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter here. Williams passes to Okogie. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hornets.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Okogie's shot is off. Young against Ball. To the wing, right side. Back to Young. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Oh, drains the 19-footer. And here's Charlotte now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Hornets foul. LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young.
And both free throws good for Young. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 10-point lead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true.
excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Freez in at the 3 spot.
Driving and finishing through contact. I love when Bam plays with that aggression.
Here's Daniels, and he goes in for the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Oh, and Bam taking flight.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong drive by Jaquez. Plays with such a high motor.
And Freez, the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, Hero. This game out 36 points for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young looking it over to the middle. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Shots good from Young.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Adebayo. Has to wear. And here is Robinson. He's covered by Daniels. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, Duncan really patient there, exploiting the D and operating in the pick and roll.
Johnson against Adebayo. Tries from 10. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And finished off by Robinson.
And Robinson showing his ability to go vertical.
The Hawks trailing. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture. Now, you come into the league as a 22-year-old rookie. Jaquez Jr. excelled from the jump. I mean, tons of collegiate experience, very mature, and I think that's paid off in the early stages here.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, Hero. Nothing on the board. Has to wear. Now, Jaquez. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Okongwu with the screen for Freez. And the dunk by Freez.
Yeah, if you give Freez a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
The Heat have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Adebayo with the screen on Young. To the paint. And Adebayo down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Daniels with it, guarded by Robinson. From deep. Daniels, no good. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Robinson. Shot on the wing. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, it's been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Outside, Hero. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Hawks. Okongwu with a screen on Robinson. It away. Here's the break. From outside the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Jaquez with an outstanding effort, not just night to night, but moment to moment.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the dunk by Freez.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
It's Hero with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Hero's got his first points of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Daniels. That's tipped. Robinson against Young. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Freez wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Here's Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And that one's good. Daniels.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Hero passes to Jaquez. To the inside. Freez with the steal. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Love the burst from Daniels in transition to get out there on the break.
The Heat trail by 4. And Freez, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Here's Hero, and the layup falls. Hero's got 9.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
From the top of the key, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Hawkins. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. And taken away by Johnson. Daniels with it. Picked up by Hero. Offensive rebound. That shot no good. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Heat. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenge.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got LeVert. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Wallace, and it's man in at the 3.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
The Heat with the lead. Wiggins surveying the floor. Anderson in the post. Capella's there. Deep 2 from Robinson. And with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And it's Wiggins missing.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Miami grabs the miss.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Hero subbed in for Terry Rozier. Here's Wallace. And Ware pulls it down.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Robinson against LeVert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for Miami. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Duncan Robinson. First personal foul. Second team.
LeVert against Burks. Burks with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And the basket by Rozier.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
It's LeVert with the drive. It's not going to go for him. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Burks has got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Burks with the steal. Rozier with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Here's LeVert. They grab their own miss.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Fires for three. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Rozier. Inside. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Young against Hero. Young outside. Over Adebayo. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Johnson. Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
The points coming in bunches. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to
trust it. Good to great. Good.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Robinson. Here's Freez. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I like the movement from the rookie, Zachary Richelieu.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Robinson for three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Freez. That ties the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Robinson, and that one swishes right in. 8 points for Robinson.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
To the right side. Now Freez. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
2 minutes are allowed to review.
fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Heat with some changes. Burks comes in for Robinson. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Hero. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he sinks the second. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here is Daniels. Burks covering, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On its way from Young for 2, and it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Daniels from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ware kicks to Burks. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Here's Freez. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Burks pulls it in. Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. Johnson can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. There's the 3. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
To the middle. Here's Ware.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Young on the wing, covered by Mitchell. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And it's Miami's ball, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Burks. Yes!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
To the inside. Money!
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Got a piece of it and taken away by Johnson. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Yes!
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alder.
first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Williams in. At the 5 spot. Now here's Ball. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Miller against Jaquez. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Ball. Shoots over Hero. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Miller with it. Hero picks him up. Outside, Williams. Pass the ball. 14 feet away. Rebound, Miami.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Ball. After the basket by Miami. From beyond the arc and then some. Ball's got 5 points.
Deep range from LaMelo Ball. This has been on display all the way back to his high school days.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. That doesn't go either for Ball. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Hero, beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Okogie. Misses the 3. The Heat with the lead. Wiggins outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Okogie, the pass to Miller. It's stolen away. Fast break, Miami. Wiggins finds Jaquez. Back to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Ware. And he converts the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Adebayo against Bridges. Back to Ball. Over Jaquez. And Ball with a basket. The assist by Bridges. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Here's Ware. There's the screen. Down low. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter. Bridges against Adebayo. Here's Williams. Miller on the wing. Goes back up. And the shot goes.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Fires, top of the key. Can't get it to drop.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. It's all top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Ball, a screen on Adebayo. Bridges passes to Ball. Shoots over Wiggins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, with that kind of poise, LaMelo Ball looking very much like a veteran right there.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bridges misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And there it is for him. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Okogie on the wing. 4-3. The rebound by Ware. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Heat. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Hero on the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Here's Okogie. Hawkes covers. Ball passes to Okogie. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Miami leading by 3. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And Adebayo slams it in. And the Heat lead by 6.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. And we're going to have a jump ball. Fast break Miami. Wiggins finds Hero. And he's going for the lob.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Miller can't get it to go. The Heat on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
A minute 37 left in the first half. There's Ball with a three. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Right side, Jaquez. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The three from Ball. A three ball from LaMelo.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 5. Ware. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Ball. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Hero. And there's the screen. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Sorrow.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Ball with another miss. Outside Jaquez. With 2 seconds left. Adebayo. No good on the buzzer beater. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. He puts it. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play? And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, once in a while, Adebayo.
Thanks, as always, for...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Love in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, stepping up the defensive intensity. How about Kevin Love being committed and getting a steal? Nicely done.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Here's Rozier. It's good. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
There is no fear when it comes to Terry Rozier. This guy is a scorer at heart, even if it means getting it done in the painted area.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the attack, Wiggins. Unable to get that one.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Knocks down the long J. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Man, the pass to Williams. Williams knocks down the 3.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Rozier outside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. The Heat on offense. They're on an 11-3 run, and that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Miami making a switch here. Highsmith checked in. Nurkic, a screen on Rozier to the inside. Nurkic passes to Smith. Fires the 3 on target from range. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Love. Here's Anderson. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Rozier. Williams grabs the board.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
It's deflected.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Rozier outside. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Anderson with it. Shoots from the elbow. No good that time. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's the 3. Jeffries, no good. Heat leading by 13. Highsmith passes to Robinson. Launches it from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Smith. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Robinson passes to Anderson. Over to the wing. Love for 3. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
On the attack, Rozier. Love finds Anderson. Rozier looking around. Here's Robinson. Pass to Love. Wide open look. To the left wing. The second effort. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Highsmith's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Nurkic. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk.
And so it's the Miami Heat liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Smith out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Williams. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward position. A new lineup here for Charlotte. Back to Wiggins. Inside. Here's Jaquez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 19. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Ball outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display, and ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Where? That's good.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shot to stop the run. Ball with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Adebayo. What a terrific move that is.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Oh, there's the alley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. They set a pick. Here's Miller. Drills it from deep.
If Miller makes a catch in the corner from 3, you better be there to contest it.
Here's Ware. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bridges from 18 feet away, and he drops that one in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Ware. Wiggins outside. 1:56 left in the fourth. Adebayo out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Hornets trail by 20. Williams a screen on Wiggins. And Ball throws it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
He gets it in there.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. And Adebayo slams it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Rozier got a hand on it.
Oh, Josh Okogie putting all that athleticism to good use there on the defensive end.
Here's Bridges, the kick out to Ball. Okogie, the pass to Ball. Back to Okogie. Ball with it. Pounded by Rozier. Ball against Rozier. From deep. It's not going to go for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adebayo. Ball with the rebound. And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 19. Williams on the wing, hounded by Rozier. For three, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Stolen by Bridges. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you